reports, the prosecutor began opening statements by painting the case as a criminal conspiracy, while Trump's defense argued the case should have never been brought in the first place.
And just a short time ago, the prosecution calling David Pecker to the stand, the former National Enquirer publisher who was accused of a catch-and-kill scheme that is at the center of the case. Our senior correspondent, Eric Shawn, live outside the state Supreme Court with all of the goings-on. Eric?
Hello, John, and also welcome back from New York. Good to see you back in the studio here. Well, the first witness for today has finished, and that was, as John said, David Pecker. Part of what prosecutors here say was the criminal conspiracy with the defendant, former President Donald Trump. Pecker, the former head of American Media Incorporated, which is the publisher of the National Enquirer, was put on as the first witness in this trial to describe what has been called an illegal scheme with Donald Trump to buy negative stories about him to help the Trump election campaign. Pecker explained the editorial process at the tabloid, walking the jurors through how the stories are prepared and then their case sometimes bought, and how it was up to him to okay paying for the, quote, juicy stories. One of those juicy stories that they paid for was from former Playboy playmate Karen McDougal. She had claimed that she had an affair with Trump, which the Enquirer bought for $150,000, but did not run as part, alleged, of that catch-and-kill scheme. Trump defense lawyer Todd Blanche told the jury that the former president, though, did not violate the law, that the former president thought the checks to lawyer Michael Cohen were for Cohen's legal expenses and not, as prosecutors claim, to reimburse Cohen to pay Stormy Daniels. Blanche also said, quote, "I have a spoiler alert. There is nothing wrong with trying to influence an election. It's called democracy. They put something sinister on it." But what prosecutors say is illegal are the 34 checks that Trump made out to pay for Cohen. After the first day of testimony, the former president just left in the hallway, and he said he thought it all went very well.
You heard it today for the first time. This is what I got indicted over. This is what took me off and takes me off the campaign trail, because I should be in Georgia now. I should be in Florida now. I should be in a lot of different places right now campaigning.
The former president also criticized his former lawyer, Michael Cohen, and DA Alvin Bragg for bringing this case in the first place. David Pecker, well, he'll be back for day 2 of his testimony tomorrow. By the way, while he testified on the witness stand, the jurors were taking copious notes. They are really paying attention to what is being said in this trial. Brief testimony today. Court has ended now because an alternate juror, well, has to go to the dentist. So some other things sometimes can interfere with the process of justice. Back tomorrow with David Pecker. John, back to you in Washington.
All right. We look forward to the resumption of court. Eric Shawn for us in New York City. Eric, thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.